Hi, I'm Hannah Trigwell and you are watching Music Without Theory. Do you love music? Maybe you're a songwriter. Maybe you feel like your lack of music theory is holding you back from writing a killer song. Let's get past that today. Music theory is a way to explore and talk about music, but it's the ear's job to guide pitch, sound, and rhythm to build meaning in music. Music is a language of emotion. Many people believe that music stimulates cells in the brain called mirror neurons, and these cells simulate behaviours that we perceive in the world around us, and this helps with things like empathy and social understanding.
What do you mean by that?
They allow us to empathise with the emotion within the music. So the emotion is triggered within us by activating the limbic system. This is the emotional hub of the brain. Simply put, great songs make people feel something. It might make you happy or sad. You might want to dance. You might want to cry. One of the greatest songwriters of all time, in my humble opinion, was Michael Jackson, and the way that he created music was really interesting. He wrote songs by building each element of the track with his voice, so he would add melodies, harmonies, bass. He would even construct the rhythm through beatboxing. Interesting to know that Michael Jackson couldn't read or write music at all. He could play little bits of instruments here and there, but he couldn't play any proficiently, and he didn't have any formal composition training either. And this is how he described his process. The lyrics, the strings, the chords, everything comes at that moment like a gift that is put right into your head, and that is how I hear it. Michael would sing every note of every chord, and this would form the catchy, infectious melody that would come to create the song. And this melody induced emotion. If you get a chance to listen to the demo of Beat It by Michael Jackson, you should definitely do that. It's a very fun experience. You can hear all of the different melodies being added and the harmonies and the beatboxing to create the rhythm, and you can just hear how it sounded to him in his head. Having been someone who's questioned how good I was because of my lack of music theory knowledge, ever since I heard that demo years ago, I've just had way more confidence in my ability to create a great song just with my voice. And I've written songs like this quite a few times now.
Wait!
What is a melody? Melody is a linear succession of musical tones that comes together and the listener hears it as one single entity. Melody is thought to be one of the most, if not the most important parts of songwriting. So how do we come up with a good melody? Well, define good. What do you want the listener to feel? And what song makes you feel that feeling? When I'm in a songwriting session or we're in the studio and we're producing the song, we often have a list of reference tracks. It might even be only 4 or 5 tracks. And those tracks create the feeling that we want to create with our tracks. So we listen to these tracks and we get our ear in that sort of zone, and that helps get the right melody going too. It's not about copying songs, but it's about getting into the right frame of mind so that you're creating a song which creates a feeling. So there's a song that always makes me cry. Always makes me cry. I feel like the song's very sad, but also it holds a lot of happy memories for me as well. And that song is called Turning Page by Sleeping at Last. Yes, it's from Twilight. So let's say that today I want to write a song that has this kind of melancholic undertone, but is also very hopeful. I'm just going to listen to this song now to get me in the right frame of mind. Don't cry, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry. The string lines in it are just gorgeous. Oh, getting into the right mind frame. Na, 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 na. Okay, so now I'm in that mind frame. I'm going to try and stay there. Now is the time to start walking on then. Now is the time apart. And I hear the bass like dum dum dum, just straight. And maybe some ring, twinkly bits up there, and drums that are like that heartbeat pattern. Maybe an open hi-hat at the end of there, so like a melody straight from my brain, out through my mouth. By far the easiest and most natural way to create music. Let me know how you make music and feel free to share it with us as well. Tag at Hannah Trigwell and Thomann. We'd love to hear what you've been making. Thanks for watching this episode, and I will see you next time.